Alright folks, this is just going to be a few pointers and tips kind of on how to paint in general. Speed painting, quick painting when you have a lot of units, like a lot of models for like fantasy. You got like 20 models per box usually, and it kind of gets daunting when you look at them. You kind of go, oh my god, I got to paint them all after you complete them. Alright, so the best thing you want to do is when you start the modeling aspect, break them into pieces. The more pieces you have, the less daunting it looks. A little piece like this does not look very, hard to paint. Shields, can be fun, painting, putting your own little symbols on them, etc. So just breaking them down into each little projects makes it more fun, and once you have them all complete, they look really cool because you hit all those angles. Like when you have a shield stuck up there and you glue it all together, you know how hard it is to get the back of that painted? Really hard. Alright, so once you break them all down to pieces, here's the unit right here. You kind of see what the pieces I have broken down. I just have their swords on there because they're skinny. Some models you might need to break off the hands or keep them on the sprues with the swords because sometimes their hands are a little bigger. The skeletons are really thin with the small swords, so I stuck them on them already. They're not going to be really hard to paint because they're really thin and they stick out really far, so that's not going to be hard. Break them down that way. Then what you do is pick the main color. What main color is this shield going to be? Well, it's metal, so go ahead and start painting the metal color. Pick the base color first and get that done. Alright, what you want to do is have a nice variety of paintbrushes. As you can see, I got some thin ones. I got the really detailed thin one. If you need a larger round one, this is for like covering a little bit more on tanks and stuff like that. But what you really, really want in your arsenal is flats like this, right? Variety of flats. This is the main one I use. As you can see right here on the end, it's all covered in different kind of paint. This will save so much more time. You see all these people painting and going, oh, this is how you do it. This is not how you do it. You know why? Because you know how long it takes to take this round, small detail brush and go painting, painting, painting. When you can just take this main flat brush, get the color you want, right? Put it all over that and go ahead and hit that like this. Boom, 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 boom. Knock it all out. Knock all that main color out in like less than 5 minutes. And that's what really gets people, because you see people painting and you see them with their detail brushes or their rounds. You don't see them with their flats. You need flats. Get flats and go ahead and boom, hit that main color out. What I'm going to show you right now real quick is what I'm going to be doing, because this main color is going to be the let's see here, bestial brown color first before I put a wash on it to do the skeletons. So I'll show you what that's going to be like and how to pump one out real quick. Because what you want to do is you want to make that main color real quick. Boom. You want to get those colors out. The detailing comes last. Always last. Don't start detailing. Don't start going, well, this is silver and then this is brown, because that's going to take forever. You want the main color first, and then the second color you want to speed up as well, but not as fast. You want this one first. Boom. Pump that out. Pump that out. The second color might be a little slower like that to get that so you don't cover that first layer. And then the detailing comes in when I'm going to do some chipping here and get that scar chipped up too. And then again, the skeleton arms are going to be the last part because they're going to be the most detailed on the shield, because I don't want them ruined by the first couple of layers of paint that's going to be on these shields. Alright, so let me put down my camera real quick and I'm going to show you how to knock out a skeleton really quick. And let's see. Alright. Again, I have the movement trays all set up so you can see right here, they don't fall off or anything. Really awesome for 40K. You need to do it. Sounds a little daunting, but get it done, because once you get a unit of 20 guys with a little too much paint, a banner going over there. Sorry, I put a little too much paint on there. Kind of hard. I was looking at the screen while I did that and kind of dipped in too far. Alright, so it's going to be kind of difficult. I've never really done this part kind of over camera without looking. Alright, so you want to do, as you can kind of see, the skeleton, just boom, boom. Get all the parts you know are going to be the skeleton color. And see how fast that kind of is? You kind of want to just knock those out. Don't worry about the details too much, because that's coming last. Get his face a little bit. Get in there. I am just hitting all the parts I know is going to be bone. Or I want to be brown, because I can highlight those browns with more browns. If it's going to be like leather, I might do the leather straps right here, kind of cover it up a little bit, which I'm going to do. I'm going to make those little leather straps. I don't think they're metal. Metal straps. Sounds painful, but there are skeletons, so they probably don't even feel it. Sorry, oh, out of camera view there. My bad. Again, difficult. Don't have like an actual like hand cam, so I can't really like get a view. But like you said, I'm just going on all the parts I know are going to be skeleton parts. All with the brown, because all that detailing comes last. And again, skeletons not so difficult because they don't have too much detail. I mean, like the new skeleton kits have a lot of cool detail, but still not as much detail as you know, a lizard man or a dark elf kit that have different paint layers probably. But like I said, boom, like, you know, pump these guys out. Just take one of these flats, like I said, and go ahead and, you know, take some of that paint. Hit all those main colors. Like if your color is going to be all metal, hit that main metal first. Again, if it's going to be Lizardman, if it's probably going to be blue or Fortress Gray that you're going to be, you know, hitting. So again, boom, that's like, you know, oh, some spots missing here, but it's not going to matter because it's going to have a wash on top of that. Anywho, but like I said, you know, knock that out. Hit those base colors first. So this is going on the tray right here as first primary color done. I'm just going to take another one, you know, knock one of these guys out too real quick for you and show you how quick it is to knock these skeletons out real quick for you. Let me put this paint pot down because that's really kind of getting in my way. Again, this is just the first colors because don't worry about getting all over the place because the detailing's coming last, guys. Don't think that far ahead. I mean, think of what colors you want and what your color scheme is going to be and what's going to go where. But as you're painting, if you're worrying too much about it on your first color paint and your second layer paint, then you are worrying way too much, guys. Too much. This one's lucky because this one's all skeleton, looks like. Doesn't have any armor or anything. Wipe some of that off. Go ahead and hit this guy. Yeah, this guy's all skeleton, except for his sword, looks like. So he's going to be pretty easy. Again, sorry if I go out of the camera view. I'm kind of looking at the camera and at the model at the same time, at the corner of my eye, to make sure I have both in view. And it's like having like 4 eyes, I guess, or 3 eyes. Plus my arms are over the lighting right now. I can't see too well. But again, you don't really need to see that well. You just need to get that first look. Boom, you know, less than a minute. Have it all colored brown wherever the skeleton's going to be. It's all the brown, right? Don't worry about the details too much on the skeleton. And he's going to go snap in the back. That's the next guy. So again, those like less than, you know, 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes probably did that. So you can see here a little better. All that stuff is going to be detailing, or like 3rd or 4th stage in my painting. But what I want to do is get all these guys brown first, and then I'm going to put a wash on them. So again, that's going to be quick too with this brush. But the best thing you can do is have multiple types of brushes to speed up your process. Alright guys, this is a quick little video about how to speed paint and kind of what tools you need to get things done real quick. Again, the detailing part takes a little bit more time, but the quick first couple layers, don't even worry about the details. You need to hit those details last. I mean, it's called detailing, so you want to cover up all the mistakes you did in those before you even detail. Alright guys? Alright, stay tuned.